y'all, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I pre-poo my type 4 hair. So to start off, you'll need some scrunchies, any that you prefer. You'll need a spray bottle. I preferably like to put some hot or warm water in the spray bottle because that helps to penetrate my type 4 hair strands. I then go in with either a Denman brush or a detangling comb. I got both of these from Sally's. I'll be sure to link them down below. I next go into my Tilia Wajid African Healing Oil. Not really sure what this does to my hair, but it works. And then I will also be using my facial steamer to steam my hair to penetrate my strands. You'll also need a towel, and then you'll also need this African Pride Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Water Detangle and Condition Prepoo. This stuff is so underrated. It is super cheap, probably like $4 or $5. It has the aloe in it and the coconut water to really help to detangle your hair and to penetrate your strands even more beyond just going in and shampooing your hair. The consistency is very runny and very just like detangly. So I start off by just taking my scrunchie off and just trying to separate my hair with my hands before adding any water to really see how dirty and how thick it is, of course. Not that I need to remind myself. I'm being hard-headed and just using my comb instead of spraying my hair first to kind of part my hair in different ways. But I like to do this because I feel like when you have thick hair like this, it's very important to work in sections when you are doing any type of style, anything to your hair to minimize the breakage and damage that you could possibly cause. I have low porosity hair, so I really have to do this to make sure that any water that I apply to my hair really gets in my strands, so that way I can properly style my hair and know that it's gonna come out right, or just make things easier on yourself. So I go in with the spray bottle that has some warm water in it. I pretty much just like to spray the roots of my hair and then eventually work my way down to the tip. This will help to pretty much just open up those cuticles and open up my hair shafts to be welcoming, hopefully, to some product. So I then take a glob of the product and I like to rub it around in my hands before I directly apply it to my hair. And then I just pretty much go from root and work my way down to the ends of my hair. I think it is very important to finger detangle your hair before you go in with a brush, especially if your hair has been in some sort of protective style or just been held captive like mine was for a couple of days. It's important to just finger detangle, get through it, and then finally use that comb. I have noticed when I do finger detangle my hair versus using any other tools like a comb or a detangling brush, I find that I have less breakage. I'm actually able to like just feel my strands and see what's really going on with it. So after I have finger detangled and felt like it was detangled enough, you see as I'm using the comb is able to go through my hair pretty well without stopping too much until I get to the very end. But that's kind of expected with as thick as my hair is. And then sometimes if I feel like I need to add more product, of course, you do so how you feel for your hair, but I like my hair to be super slick, almost like I put a gel in it, like I'm styling it, just to make sure it's really penetrating my strands. So I then separate my hair into two different pieces and I just begin doing a super big twist. I try to twist it all the way to the very end, and then just like when you do regular twists on your hair, I like to twirl at the end to get the extra like dead hair off that's just hanging on. So I do the same exact thing with the last 3 sections that I have. Since my hair is parted into 4 sections, like I said again, I like to use the spray bottle to pretty much wet my hair from the root to the tip, work my fingers through, and then you will see me applying the product to my hair using a big glob. I am very heavy-handed with this stuff. I have no problems with being heavy-handed because it is very cheap and it honestly works, and I know that this is always going to be a staple in my wash day routine. And here you will see there is product buildup here. I normally don't get afraid with this. It does get messy, but I normally don't get afraid just because that's to be expected if you're doing it on dirty hair. So then here I am done twisting and detangling all the sections. I like to go in with another glob of the product and just make sure it's worked all the way in through my scalp through all 4 pieces. I like to smooth it down, and then I also go in with the scrunchies again, and I kind of do a bantu knot with the twist and kind of twist them around, so that way it's pretty much in a ball. And I like to keep my hair pretty much secured like this. I know, of course, you're thinking like you're about to steam it while you're doing this. I just find it easier, so that way it's not hanging down, it's not dripping everywhere. It's pretty much secure, and the steam can still get to your strands this way as well. So everybody's steamer or your steamer may be different, but for mine, it came with this little cup that you put water in, and that's the only amount of water that you put in. It stays on for 10 minutes, and that's the amount of time that I pretty much steam my hair. So I just pour that water right there into the hole, and of course it'll eventually stop, or it'll be full by the time you're done filling it up with that amount of water. I then place the top on top of it. It is kind of hard to screw on, and this was a birthday gift, so I will try to find it and I will try to link it down below for you guys. So once the top is on, I like to plug it in. I push that little button on the front and the blue button pops up, and that's how you know that it's on. Once the steam starts to come out like this, that's when it's time to start steaming your hair. So I like to pretty much take at least 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes for each section to steam my hair, or to steam that section. Majority of the time, sometimes it can be longer if I'm not paying attention, since I was clearly looking at my phone that day or on the phone or what have you, but I try to do about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes for each section. That includes both the front and the back. So of course, in the end, if I do 2 minutes each, that equals 8 minutes, and then I still have another 2 minutes to kind of play around and go around my entire head or kind of see where the steam needs to be applied. Once the steam is not flowing out of the steamer anymore, that's pretty much how you know that it is done. So I just wait. So I then like to go in with the Talia Wajid African Healing Oil. Honestly, this stuff, it does say on the bottle that it helps to pretty much protect your hair strands, protect your skin. You can use it on your skin and not just your hair. So it just depends on how you want to use it. I know that a lot of people are against using oils on their hair, but I feel like this part is important for me, especially since I'm about to go into the next process of my hair, which you will see. So I like to just use my fingers and mix the oil in so it's not running down my hair, because of course the heat from your body will of course make the oil run. So I then go in with a plastic bag. I place the plastic bag over my head. You can use a shower cap or whatever it is that you choose, but I have plastic bags around my house, and I'm not going to go and buy a $1 pack of 20 when I can use these. They work just the same. So you just twist it up and twirl it at the top. I then take my towel and I place my towel around the back of my hair, and I like to pretty much just roll it up as if you're doing like, you know, preserving your hair, whatever you want to call it. I just roll it up to where the towel is going to be secure around my head, okay? So after I do that, I'm pretty much hopping into the shower to do my whole routine, but this is just what my hair looks like from washing the Prepoo out. I didn't apply any other product. I still have product in my hair, but it pretty much is still detangled and feels really good, to be honest. After I got out of the shower, I placed the leave-in conditioner in my hair and just put it back into 2 buns until I was ready to do it. And that is pretty much how I pre-poo and detangle my hair before I start the shampoo process, of course, this last little clip here is after I have done my entire wash day routine. This is not something that you have to do, but I just want to share what I do to my type 4 hair to help with the wash day process. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next one.